And hello there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day that you are watching this. This is Looney Welsh, aka Looney Welsh. I don't know why I just went like that. Doing a slightly different stream. First off, a couple of things. One, I haven't streamed for a while. A combination of things in real life and my headspace, but I'm alright. Two, this is a different stream. I'm taking a break from my Delta Recruit to do something different. And as per the title, Skunkworks. Why Skunkworks? Well, if I remember correctly, Skunkworks is the code name for a facility used by General Motors in the US for tested out car concepts. And that's what we're going to be doing with Star Trek Online, going through ideas for shipbuilding. So put out a message in, please, first. Height of professional, me. Okay, so first things first. Which ship should we bring out today for the Skunkworks? Oh, here's a good one. USS Quarian, the prototype dreadnought cruiser, aka the Atlas. Now, what I have done here is made a plasma kinetic boat. So I am using the ultimate low by 3-piece with a few other bits and pieces. Let's have a look. Ultimate 3-piece, quantum dark matter, particle emission plasma torp, omega plasma, and the Romulan torp at the front. Now then, ultimate torp you get from the low buy store, quantum dark matter, which is possibly the meta torp for the game, you get from Discovery Rep. The particle emission plasma torp you can craft that once you hit level 15 in torpedoes in your R&D school. Turned it on, but watching something else at the moment. That's okay, jury rigged for them, that's okay. You do you, dude. Yes, the particle emission torp. If you go to your R&D, once you hit level 15, you can craft this, and you need like boatload of stuff. What else I got here? Omega Plasma, which is the Omega Rep, and the Romulan Torp, which is the Romulan Rep. And then Deflector, Impulse, Warp, and Shields. I'm using the Bajor full set. You get the Deflector, Impulse, and Shields from one of the missions. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. From Scylla and Charybdis. I can't pronounce that. You got to do it 3 times to get the full 3-piece. But the final piece, the warp core, I think it was on the event ship, the Bajoran Interceptor, but because I missed out on that event on PC, you can only get it from the Phoenix store. After weapons, I'm running the Assimilated Plasma Omni, which is a lockbox weapon. You can find these on the exchange. The Kinetic Cutting Beam, which you can get from the Omega Rep. And the Ultimate Omni from the Low-Buy store. I should probably swap out one of these devices for the Temporal Negotiator now that I've got a Delta Recruit. Finished out of my Romulan Recruit. I still got to do the Klingon, and I still got to do the Federation side. But I waffle on. I upgraded the ship to T6X, So Universal Console, taking a page from Augie, aka Augmented Dictator Games. This is the locator slot. The console itself is from the Discovery Rep. Ultimate Modified Swarm Processor. Again, this is a low-buy console. Swarm Matrix, low-buy. The Domino console, or as I like to call it, the Pizza Hut console you get from the Bajoran ship. Trillium D plate-in console, which you get from Ragnarok, which is in the future-proof arc. And the ferrofluid hydraulic assembly console from the Terran Rep. Right, the piezoelectric focuser, that's a Lucari Rep. Bio-neural circuits, low-buy. Now then, I'm also running the Fekiri Torment engine from one of the new missions. I'm also running 3 torpedo vulnerability locators, as well as the elite tactical flyers. My idea for this build, again, you got the kinetics plus plasma. Got the swarm processor for the 3-piece plus crit chance and accuracy rating, and so I've got the set bonus. Crit or miss, 5 bolt off the target, dealing 279.5 plasma damage. 3-piece, ultimate hybrid house, target self, 2 minute charge. 100% fire and haste for weapons for 12 seconds. The Swarmer Matrix for the turn speed, play speed and damage for your hanger pets and targetable torpedoes, plus 50 projectile weapon training, which is good for the torps. Pizza Hut console, the phaser damage, that's wasted, but passive accuracy. Activate the console, boost recharge speed for bridge officers, firing haste for my omnis. Well, 2 of the omnis, I don't think the kinetic cutting beam will count. 25% bonus all damage, 100% recharge speed for torps, which is great. Trillium D just for defense. Why am I running this again? I guess for the hit points, I guess. I can't remember. Wait a minute. I had the Terran Torp. I suppose I could swap that up with something else. This, obviously, for the plasma damage and the turn rate. This for the hull cap and crit sev. Now I'm hoping, yes, 39.4 increased plasma, and actually the locators. Plus, of course, you got the 2-piece on the disco rep sets. On crit 1% crit sev, buff for 20 seconds, stacks up to 25. Let's have a look at the 3-piece for the Bajor set. It's 2-piece, 2.5% plasma damage, set 3 rage modulation, energy siphoning field, which I think it's drains ship energy from opponents. 4-piece meditative energy siphoning field now additionally debuffs turn rate by 33% and resistances by 15 damage resistance rating, while providing you with corresponding turn rate and damage resistance rating buff. So, okay, this ship is never going to win any DPS prizes, in my opinion. If I wanted to beef it up, I'd want to use, say, I actually have got a DPS build, which is Torps, but the whole point of this, all these ships, they're not for DPSing. These are concepts, these are for fun. I got some themes. It's just for fun. So, let's get this ship ready, shall we? I'll put on my new Section 31 vanity. Which, let's face it, was actually a good call on Cryptic for their part to try to stabilize the dilithium market. is killing me. My back spasm today. Painful. Super painful. But let's see what she can do. Let's load up an infected advanced. Somebody roasting here today.
The situation is grim. There's begin.
Yep, that's on. Good. Sorry if the volume's a little loud. I didn't go through traits or anything. Bugger.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Got it. Additional maintenance available.
Select your vessel and prepare for assimilation.
Hi-ho, Silver.
The nanite probes to repair the transformers. Stop that.
Oh, hello, Endeavor. How's it going, dude?
Closing in on a transformer.
Fire out will and beam overload. Yes. You're running both.
Resistance is futile.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I'm beginning to wish I kept the DPRM on this. Don't explode on me now, ship.
Sensors confirmed that
Okay, so GG for everyone in that pug.
sensors confirmed that the trap.
Let's load up Stow Combat Meter. Have a look at these numbers. And again, I must stress, this is not a DPS build. Pure concept idea. Huh. Talia says it is a slight shame that DPRM came with that ship, as I quite like the design and would like to use on a couple more characters if it was so expensive. Yeah, yeah, I agree, but then again, it is possibly going to be. Oh, hang on. Maybe it might turn up in muds. Who knows? Thank you for posting. Please upload if possible. Oh, great. Now I got an obligation to post now. To be honest, I was not expecting those kind of numbers for this build because, again, not a DPS build. This concept of ideas of, well, my idea of just running a plasma kinetic heavy boat, which is actually not bad. But yes, let's turn to the traits. I had a missing trait. Boy. Yep, real professional here. Real bloody professional, Gaff. Oh, by the way, with the mature audiences settings now activated, I can now use all the farts, swearing, and language. Killer Rangoon says, would like to see that ship end up in most market as an account unlock, possibly for the low price of 12,000 Zen. I jest, it's probably going to be stupidly expensive. But for account unlock Atlas, prepare to have the exchange market crash. Okay, so traits for this build. Got a good day to die. Go down fighting may be used in any hull integrity. Go down fighting scaling will buff your words are hard. Go down fighting scaling buff will treat your hull as at most 50% integrity. Adaptive offense, crit chance that becomes crit severity during repeated critical hits. I think this just boosts your critical hit chance. Beam barrage for the Omnis. Context is for Kings, which I think is a given for any torpedoes that you may be running. Crippling fire. I don't know why I'm using that. Superior beam training, again for the Omnis. Superior accuracy, just to boost the accuracy. Superior projectile training. And resonating payload modifications, again just for the torps. I'm going to swap out crippling fire for... let's go for operative. So, best hope for the Empire, for the Omnis. Ceaseless momentum, again for the Omnis. Emergency weapon cycle, more for the Omnis. I could possibly swap that up for something, but eh. History will remember, which comes with either the C-Store Ambassador or with the legendary 2011 pack. Basically, the more you fight, the more damage, hull regen you do, plus threat gen. Also got preferential targeting, mainly for the Omnis, but what did I have slotted there? I suppose I could put on Vulcan Hello. I mean, armor penetration and shield pen when it's in combat, that's always a good thing, right? Same. What do you mean by same, and Dev? With the traits going missing, or my reasoning for the traits, what? Okay, for seating, I got my SRO using Tactical Team 1 and Torpedo Spread 2. Torpedo Spread 2, well, the torpedoes. More damage, more targets. Tactical Team improves kinetic weapon damage for 10 seconds. Improves energy weapon damage, plus handy for getting rid of the Borg debuff. I've got my Kentari bridge officer. Actually, no, hang on. Go back to the SRO. Why use the SRO? Because crit chance, crit severity, reduce cloak cooldown. And the Kentari, killing grants damage buff, hull regen, increases warp core efficiency or power levels when low power, which is handy. And for her, I got her running Chemosight, Violet Will 2, Overload 3. So I got my Borg, Liberated Borg, running for Shield Polarity, just to increase defense. Engineering Team 3 for repairs. Orcs to Bat, cooldown. Emergency Power to Weapons 1. I got my Zombie running Concentrate Firepower 1 and Concentrate Firepower Concentrate Firepower 2 and Overwhelm Emitters 1. Overwhelm Emitters, what does it do again? Any damage up to the marked foe will cause extra shield damage while leeching off some of that shield energy to apply to the ally that made the attack. Handy for shield heals. Why do I call this bridge officer a zombie? Well, Kabali. Endeavor Game On says, why not trade out Fire at Will for CSV and proc preferential targeting? Oh, I see. I've never been too comfortable with running cannon traits when I'm using beams and vice versa. I suppose I could give that a shot, but then again, I won't be hitting as many targets as possible with the beams. Since you can't use cannon scatter volley at the same time as beam overload anyway. It's worth considering. I'll take that on board, Dev. Take that on board. For science, I got my holographic Bashir, Photonic Officer 1 for cooldowns, and Structural Analysis 1. Target's foes minus 17.5 all damage resistance rated for 12 seconds. Plus it spreads. I think that lowers resistance, I think. Gorilla Ragon says you can use Beam Overload and Cannon Scatter Volley simultaneously. Alright, I'll give it a try. Give it a try. But again, I must stress, this is just pure fun. This is not a serious build. Sorry, met Fire at Will and Beam Overload mistyped them on my part. Endeavor feels like a noob. Mate, you do more professional streams compared to my pitiful efforts. Come on. Forgot about Kabali characters. Don't see those often. Well, as far as I remember, the Kabali Bridge Officer has the command spec automatically. I think. Don't quote me on that. So instead of just trading something else, it's just user, as a command tune buff. Aha, thank you, Endev. Yes, Kabali start with command, but no useful space traits. Well, I just couldn't be bothered to get someone else to learn command. I probably do have a couple of other command tunes, but they're not the purple rated. As far as I'm aware, the purple rating is where you want to be for performance. But I digress. Let's move on to another build. And you may have noticed, all the ships have a Mass Effect theme, because this tune is a bit of a Mass Effect fangirl. Rank for attack is definitely FRO, Vanguard, and Centauri for space. Good advice. If only I had Endeavor's spinny wheel thingy. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. This is the whole point of this stream, Endeavor, is like not for DPS in. This is just pure fun. Oh, you mean the spinny wheel thing? Shit, right. Yeah, I'll take you up on that, dude. But after stream, if that's cool, yeah. I don't know why I'm giving the thumbs up. I don't have a web camera. All right, you guys pick a ship. Okay, we got the Tamir, Alliance Battlecruiser, Kelvin D7. Oh, okay, we got an answer. We got the Harbinger. Assuming direct control of the ship. And I've got two different loadouts for this. One which uses a bunch of random gas gear. I think I'm going to go for the Dismiss This Claim loadout. So, I am running the full 3-piece from the Discovery rep. Sensor-linked dual beam bank. Sensor-linked beam array. 3 sensor-linked beam arrays and the Omni. Plus, I am running the full 4-piece Disco Space Rep. Let's have a look at the set bonuses here. Set 2, Nothing's Lost Forever, which gives you 120% hull regen, which is needed for healing. Set 3, Mycelial Lightning. Your first weapon attack against each target fires a bolt of mycelial energy at them, dealing 5,347.1 electrical damage, scaling with your maximal hull, maximum 200,000 hull. Extra damage for the win. Set 4, Power of Math. Targets foe, 1 minute recharge, 25,372.8 kinetic damage, that scales, and so on and so forth. Devices, we have got Kobayashi Maru, Red Matter, Energy Amp, Temple Nagoosh, and Deuterium Surplus. Of course, we have got the Locator, and seeing as this is the legendary Odyssey, it comes with the 3-piece console set. So, set 2, +1 flight turn rate, 25% recharge time reduction to the Odyssey console set, +12 Starship energized hull plating, improves energy damage resistance rating, ability of hull plating, which is kinetics, and improves power transfer rate. Oh god, my back. And it has chevron separation. This bonus allows your Odyssey Sourcer section to deploy its own worker bees while separated, in addition, against the Gravity Well 3 ability. Excellent if you were using a lot of science. Now then, I'm also running the Conductive RCS Accelerator, specializing in engine power, to help get this ship turning. Also using the Quantum Phase Quantum Phase Converter for the phaser damage. And that's from the...
With the war over, it's time for us to rebuild.
Yes, that one. Sunrise from the Future Proof arc. Using Approaching Agony, which is a great console from the Infinity box, Infinity Lockbox, or the Exchange. If you manage to get this from the lockbox, well done. You can also buy this from the exchange. Really nice. Area of effect, phaser damage, can't go wrong. A simulated module for the crit chance, crit severity, and all that wonderful goodness from the Omega rep. Also running phaser relay for extra phaser damage. Locator for phasers. Pryor's World Elite Defense Satellite. This was a event console, or if you did not do the event, you can get this from the Muds Market. Gives additional directed energy damage and minus 25% weapon power cost as a passive. Plus, you can deploy satellites, as well as a exploiter for phasers. And to change it up, I'm running the Elite Delta Flyers. Not going to get much deeps from this, I reckon, but hey, it's for fun. It's for fun. Tell you what, let's see if we can do a TFO with my fleet here. And of course, since I am the fleet ambassador for the fleet, I am going to plug the fleet here. Access denied on Nortem, Federation and Klingon size, respectfully. We are always looking for players old and new to come join us for a relaxed gaming experience while in Star Trek Online. Look us up if you're interested. Feel free to message us at any time. Oh snap, that's you, Disco. Happy days, happy days. Hang on. Of course, the problem with doing randoms is that you may wind up on ground. Unexpected left turn. Excuse me for one moment. Just had to make myself comfortable. It is absolutely roasting over here in the UK. I don't do well in the heat. Okay, while we're waiting for spaces to fill up on the TFOs, let's go over traits. Good to delay, adaptive chance, beam barrage and beam training. Point blank shots, close range damage increase. I like to fly in close and just pow 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 pow. I'm crazy like that. Innocuous, minus threat and gain crit severity, which is good. Superior accuracy, boost accuracy. Context for kings. And operative. That's weird. Yep, missing trait. Right, so best hope for the Empire for beam overload. History will remember. Best diplomat. Bonus damage during beam overload and fire at will. Overpowered and overgunned boosts activate beam overload or cannon weapon fire. Improved weapon haste duration increase with global crit chance. Yep, Sounds about right. Preferential targeting, beam fire at will and cannons, scatter volley, empower beam overload and cannon. Sometimes I like to mix it up between fire at will and beam overload. Christ, what did I have for my missing? Might have been emergency weapon cycle. Upon activation of emergency power to weapons, you get a reduction in weapon power cost and a bonus to weapon firing speed for the duration of emergency power. Basically, faster pew pews. So I've got my hologram, Kantari, SRO, my Borg, and I'm running my potato for polarized hull 2 and jam targeting sensors. There's the Spud. Why am I running him? Increase warp core efficiency, all power levels when low power, and Pirates. Bonus damage and perception. This is pretty much my go-to bridge officer's seat in. Okay, so the Odyssey set, it's the Worker Bees, Chevron Separation, and the Aquarius Escort. This is the problem when doing a spur at the moment rando. That you never truly know when you're gonna have people be available. Am I still? Yeah, microphone's still working. Good. I'm just a little bit paranoid about that because the amount of times I start the stream and the microphone's not working, so I gotta stop the stream, try to remember exactly what was said, and go back to the beginning. Although, mind you, I was a good couple of minutes late starting today. My niece is staying over for the night, and she wanted to have a quick game of chess. She's only 8. We had a really good game of chess. I thought this was going to be a quick game, but I got really into it. And come on, when your niece asks to play chess, you can't really turn down her face. Gotta play chess with them kiddos. Oh yeah, yeah, still a spot. I should really switch over to my Twitch channel on the chat thing because I got staff channel and I don't particularly want any of that to go onto the stream. Another 6 days before I can get the event ship. And decided what to do to it. Should I use the 3-piece from the previous Ryzen events? Make it a bit of a party boat kind of thing? Maybe the bribe of cookies will get them to come out and join us. Excuse me. So anyone watching this live on Twitch, how are we all doing today? Endeavor Game On says, tired AF. Oof. Long day, dude. Jury-rigged gaming, thank you for tuning in. Well enough. Those kind of sound bad. Are you guys alright? Very long. That's what she said. Sorry, couldn't resist. Gorilla Lagoon, excellent. It's warm and humid here in New York City, though. Same over here, dude. Same over here. Rigged now, all good. Pretty much my standard response. Alright, fair play. Fair play, dude. God, I miss New York City. I only went there twice. Alright, they were for college trips. Went to see the Museum of Television and Film. Saw a couple of other sites. If only I could remember the name of this cafeteria I went to. It's like a big green roof on the top of it. Single story. They do good burgers there. God, I'd love to go back there if I had the cash. Oh, we got a full team. Okay, will we get space or will we get ground? Hoping for space because it's the theme of the stream tonight. Proper professional me, mate. Oh, God. Everyone watching live on YouTube, do me a favor. Look after your spines. You only have one. You mess it up, then you're buggered for life. Oh, great, we got ground. Ah, well. Let's talk about my ground gear. Dot 23 tactical drone, ball lightning, personal spatial trajectory, tsunami, and personal transporter with last year's Ryzian kit frame, red angel suit, disco rep shield, the phaser full auto rifle, which is normally a low buy store, but I got this as a mission reward by accident, and the ground device. Gambling device, the paradox corrector, and the two Klingon kitty piggies that you get from the event, the seesaw and event, I believe. Well, Let's kick some mushroom people ass, shall we? Get off of me. I forgot to activate my gambling device. Come on, get some, get some. This is for all those times telling me that the princess was in another castle, you bastards. Sorry, wrong mushroom people. Are you kidding me? Maybe I should have done patrols instead of TFOs. Hindsight is wonderful, isn't it? I tried explaining sarcasm to my niece earlier. Even went as far as using that bit from The Simpsons with Professor Frink's sarcasm device and the comic book guy. Still didn't quite get it. Very bad teacher, aren't I? Stop farting on me, you stupid mushroom people.
I need to speak with you in damage control.
My people aren't responding. Think the Alachi are back, and they're abducting the repair teams. Get out there and stop them.
Yay, finally a win. Now eat lightning, you walking fungal spores. Bastard.
I need to speak with you in damage control.
Our power problems are under control, but there's an Elachi force in main engineering trying to sabotage our singularity core. Take them out.
And there's a Gorn wearing a Christmas jumper in the middle of summer. I'm not even. Oh. Come on, get a space one this time. No, still in. Please be space, please be space, please be space. So warm. Oh good, space. Finally show off this boat now. And with this being a legendary command ship, let's boost everyone's energy efficiency with weapons.
I admire your strength, your will. With us, you could be so much more.
Now then, This would be a good TFO, in my opinion, for whether or not a ship build is any good or not. Why? I normally die on this TFO. Even if it is a balls to the wall DPSer. Come on, explode already. There we go. No idea why that particular cutscene runs twice. Really?
Your efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another. I am eternal! This is not the end. Resistance is futile.
That should have been team. Oh, I should put a lot of weight behind shield and hull regen on this build. Working pretty well for me. Tank build, jury rigged. I've yet to build a tank build. I really should look into doing that one day. Okay, next ship. Let's bring up the Rysian pilot corvette. Oh, what's the penalty even? Be able to keep. Ah, fair play, jury rigged. Alright, so this was the Rysian corvette, the pilot version, which I T6X'd. And this is a phaser beam boat running naturally the disco rep, sensor linked. Also running the quantum phase set. Let's have a look. Set to maximum shield cap, reduces all energy damage to shields by 7.5%. Energy weapon entanglement for the 3-piece. Energy weapons for 12 seconds triggers a quantum entanglement between self to self. 6.3% energy weapon damage for 12 seconds, maximum 10 stacks. To foe minus energy damage, yada yada yada. Warp core, the Terran rep for the extra firepower for energy weapons. Trilithium Omni, cutting beam sensor linked. Experimental weapon, the Soliton Wave Impaler, which came with this ship. Naturally, the locator, assimilated module, DPRM, plus the point defense bombardment for the 2-piece, which gives 33% phaser damage. Pioneer infusion circuits for the crit sev. Reinforced armaments, part of the trilithium set. Goes well with the Omni, and plus 5% fight haste for energy weapons plus flight speed. Pizza Hut for the phaser damage and accuracy. Agony console. What have I got here? Computer assisted flight algorithms for extra flight speed, turny. Phaser relay, and locator and exploiter. And for vanity, I'm using assault defense engines just for that rocket ship that goes. See what I mean? Oh wait, I'm using. See if I can do this quick. Can I do this quickly? Oh poo. Well, at least a space.
Zinkethi have proto-matter.
Well, it's a good thing I've got the mature audiences warning thing up. So if you were offended by bad language, I do apologize, but oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you, Disco Rise. This is actually my own stream, so any bad language uttered by me should not reflect on the fleet I am in. Purely my own displeasure at this TFO. Though it is a good thing I am running a pilot ship. How does one glitch into a shield? No, I have the high ground, DV high ground. I'm above you. Haha. Okay, I have no idea if I'm still alive. Somebody please say something in chat if you're still watching. Pretty please. Oh, thank God. No idea what happened there. It was something on my end that went tits up. Collect the particles. Finally.
We've collected enough Hawking particles to power the destruction weapon.
I hate this TFO. I really do.
Station's falling into the black hole. Move on to the next one.
I mean, it just sucks. Apparently my jokes are better than a certain and another fleet mates. Wow. That must be really scraping the barrel there. If I had known we are going to be doing gravity kills, I would have brought my Defiant. At least that ship has a cloaking device. Oh, balls. No spaghetti fighting today.
We've collected enough Hawking particles to power the disruption weapons. Shields down on the Synthetic Facility Gamma. Pick up the mitigation.
So you may have noticed I always go for the loot. Simple. Sell it on, exchange energy credits.
A Synthetic Dreadnought group is arriving. Engage them.
And that's why I hate this TFO, that bloody black hole. So I didn't get any damage. Oh, wait a minute, we're on the Dreadnought. Shit, I thought we were on the third thing. Oh, wait a minute, no, I disconnected, that's why.
We have destroyed the production.
Okay, we still got some time. Let's bring out a non-phaser weapon boat. Let's bring out... I gotta give credit to Augmented Dictator Games for this build because of his latest, at the time of this stream, his latest Polaron build, Polaron energy weapon video. I am going to be running chronometric Polaron 3-piece, which is the dual heavy cannons, the turrets, and the console from the mission Time and Tide. The Lucari Rep 2-piece, which is the console and the cannons. Gravimetric torpedoes from the Dyson Rep. Revolutionary set, the full Morpho set, and a crap load of science consoles. Let's have a look quickly at the 3-piece. Boost to auxiliary power, exotic weapon damage plus energy weapon damage. Morpho 3-piece. No, we'll not upgrade, I want details. Uh, 50% recharge time for all fire modes. Ah! Ah! Oh, I bust out my Skeletor! Activate one of the following abilities. Getting a buff that lasts for 45 seconds. Fire at will or beam overload. Scatter volley, rapid fire, critical severity. Nice. Weapon damage, nice. Also running the Genesis Seed from the Mike Wazowski ship. Running 3 exotic particle focusers, particle generator, and the exotic particle field exciter. EU13 odds. You can please go kindly do one. Please do not post that with donkulous spam. You're not interested. Thank you. Good day. So, funny thing about this build, I was originally going to do this on my Somerville, but then I found out that the Somerville cannot equip cannons. So luckily this warbird could.
Thanks. We were taken by complete surprise. They knocked out our long-range sensors and most of our defenses.
I cannot remember what the special ability is with Polaron. I know that Disruptor lowers with damage resistance phases, has a chance of knocking out a subsystem. Tetrion takes out the shields. I just cannot for the life of me remember what on earth Polaron does. Somebody help me out with that one. Pretty please? Polaron drains power. Thank you, jury-rigged. Maybe there's a reason why I opted for Polaron. Drains power, coupled with science abilities. Sounds like a recipe for fun. Although, I just realised, bear in mind that this is also a Romulan ship. It's been pretty good for me so far. Cool. This being a Romulan bird, also got the warp core, singularity abilities as well. I remember about those. Oh, come on, let me close a portal! I'll be completely honest, I think I'm doing a piss poor job of this stream so far. Thanks for reminding me, Postal. Thank you very much. Okay, something I also learned from Postal many a moon ago.
They're breaking off.
You use a gravity well plus gravimetric torpedoes, preferably on a spread, maybe on a high yield, I don't know. You're going to have the enemy ships go flying all over the place. Always a good time. Official fleet backseat driver. Well, you said it.
To the Terran Empire! Lower your defenses and surrender!
And again, I must stress for the purposes of this stream that any bad language uttered by myself is not indicative of the access to my Northern fleets. It is purely of my own vocabulary.
Surrender now! And the Terran Empire. You are fools to oppose us.
Oh, forget it. I'm never going to be able to make it do the meme.
Everyone else in our reality. Yes, so. The Emperor. Flush. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
What is this meme? Well,
Stay put and repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
the meme being face the wrath of the we're taking too much damage. You know what, the amount of times they've popped up in chat, I wonder if I can actually get a some kind of sponsorship deal with the amount of advertising I'm giving Katang Pirate Radio. The party is here. I kid.
Too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
But no, seriously, they're a good radio station. Check them out.
Repairs complete.
And I have
Face the
no
wrath
idea
of the
how
Terran Empire.
or why they became like affiliates of the fleet, but again, check them out. Their shows are really good. They throw parties in game. When I say parties, more like dance parties for the shows that they do. All good fun. Very cool people, good dancers. Indeed, Postal, indeed. Oh crap, now I'm getting responses to that comment in both in-game and in chat. But yeah, it's just big dance parties in-game. Unless I'm mistaken, the fleet Kitty Command is like their cheerleaders or something. I might be mistaken. Don't quote me on that.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs.
But you do see plenty of people from Kitty Command at Katang pirate radio parties.
Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs. Repairs complete. You face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Okay, a few more seconds.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs.
Okie dokie, now for the final phase. I could have swapped ships at any time during this TFO because it's one of those very few TFOs where you can actively swap your ships, like so. What ship is this? I'll tell you after the TFO, because I gotta do a breakdown on this.
You haven't seen the last of me. Terok Nor has been.
Alright, I'm gonna jump out of the rando TFOs for now. And I shall answer your question momentarily post. Off the top of my head, I think it's the Leviosa. Yeah, the Fleet Leosa Research Warbird. Yeah, kind of does look funny. But as I said earlier, originally this build was planned for the Somerville, but it couldn't equip cannons, so swapped it on here. Devices, red matter, just to get power levels back up. Kobayashi Maru for the buffs. Exotic particle flood to get bonus exotic damage, plus the temporal negouche. Disco Rice, if you're listening to this, take it easy, dude. The locator, associated module, Bionewer circuits, piezo console. This is something from somewhere. It's Leo-san. Oh, Leo-san. Stop it, Ron. Stop. Yeah, this is one thing that we also do in AD and NT. We group up for the occasional rando TFOs, and if there's an in-game event, we'll run those together as well. Get them done faster, work together as a team, efficiency, all in good fun. Again, you're more than welcome to seek us out in-game. Ask us any questions if you're interested in joining us. Okay, so look at the traits. I forgot to switch over the traits when I used to run the Baul Anti-Proton. Kath, you idiot. Okay, so I'm opting for Dev Cannoneer. Superior Cannon Training. Superior Astrophysicist to boost the EPG and the Drain. Particle Manip for the crit chance for exotic particle generators. Accuracy and Operative. Good Day to Die. Why have I got Crippling Fire? That's a leftover from the Bowel set. Let's go for Adaptive Offense. And Context is for Kings. I'm not running beams. Really should update my traits whenever I do theories. How people make this look easy, I have no idea. Right, I'm gonna opt for Withering Barrage. Target rich environment. Oh, it looks like this guy is saying possibly still tuning in. Bring them all, big or small. I'm assuming that's for people wishing to join AD. We will accept newcomers and veterans alike. We do not discriminate. You leave the discrimination by the door, please. Thank you very much. We are one big happy fleet. What's a good science? Got spawning fused anomalies that came from the Somerville, which is pretty much a given for anything that does science. Come on, think, 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 think. No, no, wait, this guy was actually commenting on someone else. Slightly mod. Idiot, Garth, you're an idiot. Electrified anomalies. I believe this came off last year's Ryzen event ship. J-Rig Gaming? Yes, thank you very much for the confirmation, dude. Or dudette. Or what's a non-binary for dude and dudette? Okay, I'm gonna do one more ship run here thingy. Old and joke, but I prefer thee. As in the dude. Did you find your rug yet? tell you what. I've been painting a lot of Warhammer 40k miniatures. The jury-rigged. I thought it was a Lebowski idea. Anyways, this build. As I said, I've been doing a lot of Warhammer miniatures in painting. Got me some Primaris Marines. Painting them to be Ultramarines. Adeptus Astartes Ultra, or Space Smurfs if you will. And I've been watching a lot of If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. So I'm using the legendary Dreadnought Cruiser at T6X and this build-out theme for the Emperor. I am using the quad cannons from the legendary Defiant, which you can also get from one of the other Defiants in games. I think it's one of the T5s. Actually, let's find out now. I think it's a T5. I think the T4. I don't actually have the T4 ship. And I'm not going to go into their space dock just to confirm that. I am running 3 advanced phaser beam arrays at the front from the Miracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier Cruiser, or which is either the Discovery Constitution, therefore henceforth known as the Donny, or the Discovery D7, or the Legendary Pack. And naturally the Quantum Dot Marder Torpedo. Let's go 4-piece. Sensor linked Omni. Donny, says Endeavour. And the Trilithium enhanced Omni. For devices we have got the Red Matter, Kobayashi Maru. Why have I still got this? That should be the Temple of the Gauche. You know what, let's keep it on there. I'm using the same items for everything. The Syrian Surplus and Reactive Armor Catalyst. Naturally we have the Locator. Got Source of Separation, Cloaking Device, Supplemental Subsystems, Reinforced Armaments, Quantum Warhead Module, Molecular Cohesion Nullifier, Antimatter Spread, Approaching Agony, Phaser Locator, and Vulnerability Locator for Beams, DPRM, and the Elite Tactical Flyer Squadrons. Now then, Source of Separation, Antimatter Spread, and Molecular Cohesion, those come from the legendary Galaxy class from the Galaxy, not the Galaxy, the 10th Anniversary Legendary Pack. I like to run sets on these builds. I'm a set whore. 2-piece grants all damage resistance, flight turn rate, engine power setting. The 3-piece gives maximum shields, shield regen, and reduces any damage and shields by 5%. Let's see now. Do the sources separation, 10 plus weapon subsystem power, 5 shield subsystem, start again. Plus weapon subsystem power, minus shield subsystem power, minus orcs, plus 10% flight speed, plus 10 turn rate, plus 13% maximum hull, minus 13% maximum hull, minus 4.8% max shield cap. Cloaking device, well, cloaking device. Because this is a set as well. Plus 3 flight turn rates, defense rating. Also get overcloaked. 20% recharge time, reduction to cloak after the cloak. And upgrades the cloak to battle cloak. Plus 2 for all subsystems on the supplemental subsystems. Torpedo warhead damage on the quantum warhead. Plus 5 max all power subsystems. Does not stack with other max increases. Animal spread just to confuse the hell out of enemy targets. Oh, before I forget, you get the Trilithium Omni and the console from... Where is it? Future Proof Arc. No. New Frontiers Beyond the Nexus.
We recently received a distress signal from the USS Forrestal, a ship we thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332. We sent the USS Madison out to investigate.
Yeah, alright, thank you very much. You can also get the Trilithium Enhanced Torpedo, and if you're running a cannon boat, you also get the Trilithium Turret as well. The only bad thing about the Omni is that you cannot re-engineer it. So you're stuck with accuracy, damage, accuracy, arc, damage 2. Those are the stats you're lumped with, like it or lump it. Ah well. Traits, good day today. Superior beam training, beam barrage, superior accurate, redirected armor plating, resistance after being shot from behind or the sides, point blank shots. I love getting up close and personal. Get me closer, I wish to hit them with my stick. Operative, crippling fire, contacts for kings, best hope for the empire, bursting power cycle, history will remember, best diplomat, Vulcan hello. Don't I have talent to buy equipped on this? I don't know, but I got a missing trait again. You know what, I'm gonna try this one out. Photonic diversion. Jam sensors or evade target lock. Summon ally. When the starship trait is slotted, activate and jam targeting sensors or evade targeting lock will create a photonic decoy at your target's location. This decoy will attack with spiral wave, disruptor beam arrays, and photon torpedoes, and have a constant feedback pulse effect. Yep. Gaming check can confirm Sao Paulo T4 comes with the cannons, the T5 refit has the cloak. Thank you very much, J-Rig Gaming. Thank you. And of course, running Section 31 with the bog standard Galaxy Dreadnought ship Barbie. So I was trying to go for like a sort of all good things thing with the Enterprise coming in to save the day. Also had the cannon fire as well, so that's why I've got the pulse cannons on there. Let's see what she can do. And of course, SRO, Potato, Kentari, Borg, and my Bashir. The only reason I'm running Bashir is because he's got Structural Analysis 1 and Photonic Officer. Come on. Come on. Anytime now. Psst, 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 psst. Come on. Load up. Psst, 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 psst. Why am I treating this like a cat? I'll tell you what I would wish Cryptic would do, is give us the Ross Dreadnought skin. I would love to see that ship with a third nacelle dreadnoughtized, you know?
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet to there's more. Begin by...
Let's see what this ship can do.
We will add your technological and biological distinctiveness to our own.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available.
Oh, overturn, overturn! Always got to be careful if you're trying to go for flanking.
Repair the transformer. Stop that.
You will lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
You will be assimilated.
A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
Our Borg, surrender your vessel
Come
and
on.
prepare for assimilation.
Come on, explode already. Excellent. Let's see how this ship did. Well, from what I can see from what everyone played, respectable numbers from all around. Now, again, I must stress, these are not for the deep chasers, these builds. These are just things that I've whipped up. By all means, take some of the build ideas that I've cobbled together, improve them any way you see fit. I just hope this has been somewhat entertaining for you all. Approaching the 2-hour mark for me, so I am going to call it here. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. And thank you very much for watching this on demand on YouTube. I have been your host, Geth, aka the Looney Welsh. I'd like to wish you all a very happy day, or whatever. Sorry, the painkillers have kicked in now. My back. Very painful spasm area. Really, really painful. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I shall catch you all on. And again, if you're looking for a fleet to join, do not let my stream may have dissuaded you from looking up access denied or NOTAM. My actions on this stream and this stream on my streams alone do not necessarily reflect the overall professionalness of the fleets. They're actually a lot more professional than fleets. But seriously, look us up. We accept newbies, veterans, anyone from around the world. Look us up. We're one big happy fleet. Try to have a good one. I will try to have a good one, and you too as well, Jury Rigged. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye.